Ho, ho, ho. We're back.
Chris Kringle on a stick. What are we reviewing this time?
Okay, this is a film we were supposed to get to last year called Santa's Sleigh.
Oh boy.
And,
Yeah, information on this one is pretty limited. That's a fair warning.
yeah, we don't have a lot. I think it's because it's kind of, I guess you would say it's sort of like made for a specific kind of niche audience.
hmm
Because the lead of this film is the wrestler, uh, the Goldberg. That's
Yep.
what he used to be
Bill
called. Bill
Goldberg.
Goldberg, known as the Goldberg. A so the reason have like a sort of like a memory of this guy is I remember a long time ago when I was in like elementary school, there was a kid who really loved wrestling, and we had our own little containers like for our pencils and stuff, and written on the side of his, he wrote "Fear the Goldberg,"
Mhm.
and our teacher saw it, and she just kinda looked at him, and she's like, "Just take it," like, she was just so done with him. So, I think you recommended this one,
Yeah, sorry
so
about that.
I'm gonna I'm gonna let you do the basic info.
Okay, so fair warning. Info on this one is a little scarce. This holiday black comedy horror slasher film was directed by David Steelman, who had previously worked as an assistant to Brett Ratner. And professional wrestler Bill Goldberg plays Santa Claus himself. And that's
Yeah.
basically all we know about this movie.
Like, we really all we have is, like, a cast list and plot, that's really it. So, I'm gonna just go ahead and say, I think this is what is this rated?
Aw.
Do we know? Rated okay, so this is not a movie for children, but also if you really, really, really don't like, violence or gore, do not watch this. I kinda didn't like this film.
So, in Alberta, Canada, the Mason family are just bickering about the wealth of material sex possessions while eating Christmas dinner. Like, they everyone hates this entire family hates each other. Like the mom hates the dad, the mom is flirting with her daughter's boyfriend, and as they say, Grace, they
In
think
front of her, by the way.
what?
In front of her, by the way, she's
Yeah.
at the table.
So you can
They're, like,
tell
being subtle.
this is the worst family ever, and as I say, Grace, they thank the Lord for not making them poor or Somalian. Oh God. And suddenly, Santa Claus comes down the chimney. He kicks their pet dog into the ceiling fan.
Poor
And
dog.
yeah, don't worry, it's not a dog. It's obviously a puss doll. And he just uses trying to burn the mom's hair off, drowns her in a punch bowl of eggnog, uses the saw on top of a Christmas tree as a sturgeon, and stabs the patriarch's hands to the table with silverware, shoves a turkey leg down his mouth, and thus impales him down on the bone.
Yep. So in this movie, it turns out that Santa is the son of Satan.
Yeah, but
We'll get to that.
yeah. And
Okay.
we then move over to Hell Township. Yes, that's the name of the
Really?
place. Hell Township.
Can't be a real place. There's no way
No.
there's a place called hell.
And we
Anyways,
see
we're
this.
introduced to
Sorry.
our main character, Nikki.
hmm Yeah, he lives with his grandfather, who's a crackpot inventor who hates Christmas and even built an underground bunker to survive this upcoming Christmas. Like,
Okay, so at the beginning, I just wanna talk about this. This is kind of the only scene I liked. There's this really crotchety, bitchy old woman, who's in the deli where Nikki works. She's just being the most unpleasant little bitch you can possibly imagine. And the owner of the store, he's Jewish. And Nikki says, "Happy holidays." And she's like, "Don't give me that political crap. Say Merry Christmas." I wanted to smack this
Mhm.
woman so badly. So she's in her car smoking a cigarette, classy, and Santa appears behind her. He's trying to get around her. I don't know why he doesn't fly over
Fly.
her, but whatever.
Yeah.
But again, this woman is being a total bitch, and this was like the only kill that I felt was like actually really justified. Because God, just such an unpleasant woman for like zero reason. But yeah, Nikki lives with his grandfather, and his grandfather is considered to be crazy. Um, he doesn't like Christmas, as Jad mentioned, and he is an inventor. He invents things. He builds a nutcracker that shoots up projectiles. Um, and then he starts telling Nikki the real story of Santa.
And it's told in flashback by in this old Rankin Bass style stop motion scene. And it's there we discover that Santa Claus was the son of Satan, who was born to this world by a virgin birth. So he's the Antichrist. And back then, Christmas was known as the Day of Slaying until in 1005 AD, an angel came to Earth disguised as an old man and made a wager. Uh, they would compete in a girl-only match, and whoever won would, and if Santa won, the old man would go to hell. But the angel won, then for 1,000 years, Christmas would become the day of joy. Alright. And when the angel wins, Santa's forced to give presents every year on Christmas for 1,000 years. But now that time's up, he's free to kill again. And
Okay.
whatever.
Okay. So we do cut to a preacher, talking a load of crap as usual. And then we see him, like, in the very next scene, go to a strip bar.
And then, oh yeah, I remember you told me you hated this part. Santa goes to the strip bar going, ho, ho, ho.
This movie's so fucking stupid, oh my god. And he grabs a woman and kisses her, so yay, sexual harassment. Also, you're gonna see a lot of boobs, because it's at a strip club. And
And
I now, so the thing is, I've never gone to a strip club, but are there strip clubs where girls just walk around with no bra?
I never
That
been
doesn't
to
sound
one
comfortable.
either.
I mean, as long as it's not too cold in there, okay. And so he, of course, like, murders all the people in this strip club.
And
Um,
yeah, the pastor manages to escape, and the next day he delivers a
Somehow.
eulogy where he's just in tears about all the strippers who died.
Saying all their stripper names. You couldn't even find out what their real names were.
Like, so, let's,
Um,
I'm trying to remember.
oh yeah, that's right. The guy who owned the deli, Mr. Green, also gets murdered, which I felt was just
Like, he gets stabbed by a manure.
that kind of bothered me because he seemed
Manure.
like a
I
nice
mean,
guy.
yeah.
Because he gave both his employees, Nick and the girl he likes, Mac, a gift. Um, oh yeah. Also, speaking of, Nick has a love interest named Mac. I think her name is actually Mary, but they all call her Mac. I have never heard of Mary being shortened to Mac in my life.
No, me
Again, that's not
neither.
my name, but I don't know.
Like, her
But
father's a hunter, and they basically live
yeah,
the nomadic way where they kill what they eat.
which is okay. Like, what? Oh yeah, her dad like killed a wolverine, and she brought the meat over to Nick and his grandpa.
Yeah.
Um, I didn't know you could eat wolverine, but okay.
I doubt you can.
Um, they have an argument because Nikki doesn't really like Christmas. Is this when he does some, more research?
Yeah, it's where we learn about Santa's backstory, and he dismisses it as Santa being crazy until he hears about his boss getting murdered. And that's when his boss sign was tells him that Santa did it. And Nicholas, his gift from his boss was like a some clock that turns the alarm for every the time for every part of the globe, and that's what he thinks that if Christmas is over in the North Pole, then the massacre will be over. He tells the police about this,
Yeah.
but of course they don't believe him. And later, Senator stops by the police station, brutally murders the cops, and even chases one of them by the balls. Cause, but it's a dark comedy, and
Yeah,
yeah,
comedy.
yeah. So, oh, as so Santa starts pursuing Nicholas and Mac. Uh, like he's on the back of the car, and they manage to push him back with a shotgun. Um, Mac has that she has to teach Nicholas how to load and ode because there's no bullets in it, and they manage to reach Nicholas's grandpa the bunker, but Santa's right on the trail, and when carolers come counting to the house, Mac tries to warn him, but Santa kills all the carolers. And so, the grandpa, Yulson, and convinces Nicholas and Mac to escape on the snowmobiles he has stored, and distract Santa Claus with the grandpa allegedly killed when he's run over. This line. Oh, Santa got run over by a reindeer.
Ugh, so stupid. Ugh. And this also was a short movie. I think that's another reason why it kind of frustrated me. Because it just
Felt like it dragged on.
well, it's not just that. I also felt like not only did it drag on, but somehow it was also too fast. Because as Mac and Nick are on the snowmobile, Santa murders even more people. Um, he somehow gets hold of the corrupt pastor.
And holds him hostage after burning down on the town's Christmas festivities. And then he chases Nicholas and Mac to the high school. And on the skating rink, the grandpa shows up revealing he was the angel from the original story where he defeated Santa. And
Which is not really a shock.
mhm.
They made it kinda obvious.
And that's when and they have another wager. If they do another coloring contest where if the grandpa wins, then it's back to giving away toys on presents on Christmas once and for all. But if he loses, his he gets his soul, and hole to hell opens up. But instead of Cullen, Santa just grabs Grandpa and tries to throw him down. And let's see. But
Frickin' cheater.
yeah, and Christmas is over in the North Pole. All well, Santa's now vulnerable, and they uh t- meet up with Mac's dad's hunting buddies. He's talking to him that there's a flying reindeer they can kill, and they use this to try to take down Santa with Mac's dad having a freaking bazooka.
Ow! There's no way that's legal!
No. And when the sled sat down, um, they find the dead body of the a pastor dressed up as Santa, with the townsfolk assuming that he was the killer Santa Claus that was running amok.
That doesn't make any sense. There's no way he would have been able to do all that stuff. He wasn't strong enough. I hate this movie. It's stupid.
And not to mention, they set up secret bait with Nicholas saying he's gonna end what his dad's grandpa started, and
They
Santa Claus,
really thought this was gonna get a
yeah,
sequel.
returns to North Pole via flight from Winnipeg. And after credits, he's
Hey,
looking at his naughty list saying, "Who's next?"
uh, did an edgy 13-year-old write this movie?
Hmm. I wouldn't be surprised. I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
All
So,
right. So
yeah, this was very stupid and immature. Like, even the deaths felt pretty cheap.
I think that's why maybe I didn't like it. Okay, so I don't mind a good black comedy, but I feel like a lot of people don't know how to write a good black comedy.
Mm-mm.
This just felt so like
Bust.
okay. First off, I will say this: I think Mr. Goldberg actually was pretty decent in this. I think he is aware that this movie is not going to be good, so he's having fun chewing the scenery. I do think the actors were all really good. It's just okay. First off, the main character's name is Nick, like Saint Nicholas. Uh-huh. Mac is Mary. It's just really it's too on the nose. I kind of felt like the directors were like holding me, shaking me, going, "Do you get it? Do you get it?"
Hmm.
I just not only that, I really the pacing was really fast. I kind of felt like they wanted to focus more on Santa killing people than the actual like plot they had. But also just I'm really this came out I think in 2005. I'm just
2005.
really
Even
over
for a
the
straight
let's
to
make
video, it
what was
felt
that?
even for a straight to video film, it felt stupid.
Yeah, it's just um nothing really here. Like I said, I really feel like Bill Goldberg was having the time of his life, so more power to him. But I just
He
found it to
was not
be
the only like likable one in this movie. Like, you can
no.
he just chewed it up, and I absolutely love how over the top he was, but that was alone was enough to hold up the movie.
Yeah, I also kind of feel like maybe had they just had it be Santa going on a rampage, maybe been better. Like they try to give it so they try to give it a plot, but they also try to give it some like emotional moments. They don't land
What?
at
No,
all.
not at
I did also
all.
I did also like the grandpa. Those were really like the only things I liked, and it's just there's like this I okay, so I'm just kind of tired of the cynicism around Christmas. I understand there's a lot of capitalism that comes this time, but the point of Christmas is to be with your friends and family and give them gifts that you know they're gonna like and to also be giving. I'm tired of the cynicism around Christmas and I'm really tired of the oh what if Santa was evil. It's lazy, you know? It's the same issue we had with like Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey.
Yeah. What would you give this on a scale of 1 to 10?
Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna be kinda nice. I'm gonna give it a 1.5, but that point 0.5 is only for Mr. Goldberg.
Yeah, I was about to say like 1.5, maybe because of Goldberg, and how over the top his performance was. That he
Again, he was like
apologized
he understood the assignment.
for. Okay, so we got news, and unfortunately, as always, we start with the sad stuff first. So you want to
You
go
wanna go
first?
first or you want me to
Okay,
go
I'll go
first?
first.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Okay, Tom Stoppard, playwright and Oscar-winning and writer for Shakespeare in Love, dead at 88. Oh my God.
Oh,
He's
wow. Does it say how he died?
not yet, but it says here he was a four-time Tony winner for Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead,
Guildenstern.
Travesties, The Real Thing, and The Coast of Utopia. And let's
4.
see, yeah,
Wow.
excuse me, he died at the age of 88. He died peacefully at his home surrounded by his family, and it doesn't
Okay.
say how he fled, how he died. He fled Czechoslovakia as a child during Nazi rule and eventually settled in England. And oh wow, so him and his family were refugees during World War II.
Dang.
And let's see, he broke into English theater at the age in 1966. It's with his play Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead, which focuses on two minor characters from Hamlet. And
I
then
think that's his, like, probably most famous work because
or
I've, like like, in theater circles, they talk about that a lot. It's an absurdist existential tragicomedy, and like it says, it focuses on 2 random characters from Hamlet, Rosencrantz, and Guildenstern. Like, I think they only have 1 line in Hamlet.
let's see here. He co-wrote he co-wrote Ode Brazil, which was
Really?
won him an Oscar nomination and adapted and Empire of the Sun for Steven Spielberg's film adaptation of the same name. So he wrote a few movies as well.
Yeah, he, also worked on the adaptation of Anna Karenina in 2012, Enigma. It seems like he, worked on a lot of, like, what's the word? Historical pieces.
He was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Writers Guild of America in 2013. And let's see, it doesn't say how he died. Tom stop.
It just says yeah, it says he died peacefully in his sleep. I don't think they have a autopsy report.
I think it might have been old age.
Dude, King Charles made a statement
Oh, wow.
on his death. My wife and I are deeply saddened to learn the death of one of our greatest writers, Sir Tom Stoppard, a dear friend who wore his genius lightly. He could and did turn his pen to any subject, challenging, moving, and inspiring his audience, born from his own personal history. We send our most heartfelt sympathy to his beloved family. Let us take comfort in his immortal line, look on every exit as being an entrance somewhere else. Damn.
Yeah, I'm guessing he just died of old age. Because they don't have.
Probably.
Yeah, it's because he was 88.
I'm gonna be honest, as depressing as this sound, I think I would rather, like, just die in my sleep,
Hmm.
you know? Just
Okay,
he's
and.
gonna be missed, but this was a man who had, like, clout. This was a man who was very, prolific, so
Mhm.
his work he will live on through his work.
Okay, and unfortunately, we still got more sad news.
Okay. Actor Cary Yuki Tagawa has died at age 75.
So, for those of you who don't
It's a
know, he was he was the star of The Last Emperor, Memoirs of a Geisha, The Men in the High Castle. He died
Oh.
in Santa Barbara due to complications of a stroke. But
Oh, no.
a lot of you might know him best as playing the unintentional Shanks on the 1995 adaptation of Mortal Kombat. That he was known for the infamous his line, "Your soul is mine." And he would actually reprise the character years later for Mortal Kombat 11 in 2019, where not only did he voice the character, but also lent his physical likeness to the stop motion capture.
I looked, it looks exactly like him.
Yeah, like absolute, uh, he was an absolute delight as playing Shang Tsung in that game, and like he was campy while also sinister and tricksy. He,
Oh,
yeah, like.
he did a lot of television
Mhm.
work. Yeah, lots of television work. He was in MacGyver, Miami Vice, Baywatch, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, his most, like, recent, film thing that he was in DuckTales.
Oh, really?
Who's he in DuckTales? He was in Astro Boy. Oh, okay. Blue Samurai, he was Master EG, he was in the web episodes, but, yeah, the most, um, current, video game thing he did was Mortal Kombat Onslaught. They, like you said, they used his, voice and physical appearance to,
See, who did he voice in
create Shang Tsung.
DuckTales? Who?
Akita.
Akita. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that
I think that's
episode.
yeah, the episode where they go to oh, yep, yep. I just looked up the character, I remember now. Okay. Dang. So we lost a really big true talent.
Mhm.
Gosh,
And
that sucked.
on to lighter news. We got a new trailer for
Okay.
Hoppers.
Oh, yeah, this is the movie directed by the guy who created We Bare Bears for Pixar.
Uh, Daniel, hang on, let me look up his name so I don't butcher his last name. Let's see here. Daniel Chung. Like,
Ye
yeah, he,
you know what
oh,
I
sorry.
realized? This reminds me a little of the character in We Bare Bears that wanted to study the bears, shoot, what is her name?
Oh, yeah.
She becomes their she's like a young girl who's, like, going to college. She's really smart.
Mhm.
Oh, I need to check up on her name
She
because
has
it's
more
gonna
energy compared to, that character, though.
Chloe Park, yeah.
Yeah.
So, in this, we have a girl who
And one thing I do like is that they gave for their eyes, they got black dots instead of irises, and like in a lot of modern animated movies. Oh god, so far I'm loving the humor in this.
this looks so pretty.
Yeah, it looks like she's gonna leave revolution with the animals. And let's see, yeah, and it's Daniel Chong is directing it, while it's written by Jess Andrews. And oh, he was the co-writer for Luca.
I didn't know that.
Hmm.
I'm actually kinda surprised Disney okayed this. It's a very environmentally friendly message.
And yeah, I
Where are these animals getting these crowns?
yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Definitely gotta support original animation. And oh yeah, some more good news. You got this.
My turn?
Yep, it's your
Okay.
turn.
It's Wicked for Good. Whoa, hang on. Okay, there's a pop-up. Recaptures box office magic with a 150 million opening weekend. So, I just wanna say something, I'm not exactly sure why people were, shocked because this is the follow-up to Wicked. Wicked was very, very successful, and a lot of people who haven't seen the musical or read the book wanted to know what happened. I had to, really keep my mouth shut because I was like, "I can't spoil this for, my friends," but I'm really glad it's out now, because now we can talk about it, but, okay, I'm gonna say this, while the second act of Wicked is not as good as the first, I still, thoroughly enjoyed it just because I love these characters and I want to see them, I wanna see their story, it still has that whimsical feel that the first one does. Let me see, how much did, Wicked so, the second movie also cost 150 million. It has made, as of now, 413 million, so that's about 3 times its budget almost.
Yeah, like if the first movie held the world record for biggest its premiere for a movie based on a Broadway musical, while this one shattered that record on opening weekend. Like,
Again, people were very excited to see it.
let's see, Good. And apparently, already Universal is planning for more movies set in this universe, apparently.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they want to do more films set in the same universe. Which,
Oh, I'm not sure how to feel about that.
well, I mean, didn't like the original Wizard of Oz book got like 13 sequels or something?
Yes, but see, the thing is that the book that was Wicked is based off of, I don't want to necessarily say it's bad, but it's like, so you know how they say you can't recapture like lightning in a bottle? A
True.
lot of people kind of agreed that the other Wicked books that he wrote are not as good as the first one.
Oh,
I didn't even finish reading the second one. I tried and I got like halfway through and just I gave up. So, I mean, see, it just and I don't know. I'm a little worried about that. Oh, but you're happy about this.
okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, Zootopia 2 breaks the record for biggest debut for an animated movie. Now, in America alone, during the Thanksgiving weekend, it grossed $158 million, while worldwide, it grossed over $500 million, which is insane.
Damn.
And it says here that 270 million of that came from China. Like,
China likes movies with animals, I've noticed.
yeah, yeah, it kind of has like universal appeal anthropomorphic characters, I feel.
Mhm.
And let's see here. And I believe, as of the time we're recording this, it already cost us $600 million worldwide. Alright, and it already outgrossed Avengers Endgame in China, making it the highest grossing American film released in that country. Like,
Damn.
like how big is this? Like, Zootopia grossed, grossed slightly over $1 billion, so something tells me it's gonna outgross it, possibly. Like,
Yeah, you said it was really good.
yeah, like it would
And
surprise me, like especially with the inclusion of reptiles and how it uncovers a dark conspiracy about Utopia and why you didn't see any reptiles in the city. In it,
mhm,
and what else surprised me, it had a strong anti-colonial message.
that's also really
Mhm.
shocking considering who it comes from. I'm gonna see this actually this week with my friend on Wednesday because I've been wanting like this was actually probably one of the few Disney films that I think actually looked genuinely good this year.
Mhm.
So I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so
And you are gonna
this next
love,
topic.
let's see,
Mhm.
K Hua Kwan as Gary the Snake, cause he voices the
Oh
snake
yeah,
in
I
the
love
movie.
I already love him.
Okay, and let's see. And I think this is you or me.
Me. Okay.
Uh,
So actually you go ahead and read it. I have to do something with my ad blocker.
no way. So, a couple of weeks ago, Warner Brothers announced they were putting themselves up for sale to the highest bidder, and it resulted in a bidding war between Paramount Skydance, Netflix, and Comcast. And for a while, it seems like the Ellisons, who own Paramount Skydance and are basically Trump's on top suck ups, like which is how they
Mhm.
got the merger with Paramount in the first place. But instead, Warner Brothers decided to sell to Netflix for $82.7 billion.
Jesus.
Yeah, like apparently Netflix took out a lot of loans from banks to make this deal, while Paramount just turned to the
Wait, what?
Saudis.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So if
and
this doesn't work out, they could be kind of boned.
if it doesn't work out, Netflix agreed to pay Warner Brothers 5.8 billion, and
Jesus.
so a lot of theater owners are worried about this, saying it could deeply impact their businesses as Netflix, even after a lot of the films have done surprising success at the box office, like that K-pop Demon Hunter sing-along debuted to #1 at the box office, and
Yep.
yet they still don't seem interested in doing theatrical releases these days. They even then. Cause
Yeah, they did a theatrical release for the latest Knives Out movie, but that was like only maybe for a day or so.
and on top of that, they said that they might do sort of theatrical release windows for Warner Brothers films, which is not good because
Hmm.
I think during the pandemic, we learned that releasing a film with a nine-figure budget straight to streaming was not a viable business strategy.
Yeah.
Like we learned that during the pandemic, as they released films simultaneously in theaters and HBO Max, and the Pixar films direct to who uh Disney Plus. Us and apparently the nepo baby son of Larry Ellison, who owns Paramount, is throwing a big hissy fit, at leading some to speculate he might just do a hostile takeover, trying to persuade shareholders to convince Warner Bros. To sell to him and potentially get the Trump administration involved.
What?
Yeah, he's a sore
God.
loser.
I can tell. I have absolutely no idea how to feel about this.
The
Because
only silver
here's
lining. Sorry, you go ahead.
go ahead. No, what's the
Well,
silver lining?
what Netflix did say that the all the TV shows Warner Brothers is developing for rival streaming services like The Wonderful Weird World of Gumball for Hulu and Bat Film and the upcoming Steven Universe spin-off of Prime Video, they're still gonna allow them to do that apparently. Like if
Okay, that's
Netflix
good.
doesn't pick it up, then they can just shop it to another streaming service, which is
So
surprising.
the only other thing that I think could possibly have a good outcome about this is that Netflix will take all of the shows that HBO Max just like got rid of and put them on Netflix, possibly. But
I'm not gonna hold my breath.
yeah, I don't feel good about this. One company should not own this much media. They need to fix this.
Yeah,
It is so
and
frustrating that we're still doing this thing where we allow these massive companies to have so much creative control.
well, you can blame Ronald Reagan for that, cause during his time in office, he weakened how antitrust laws could be enforced.
They need to fix that. That's like the one thing I'm hoping like the next wave of politicians can fix.
One thing I do find ironic is that Warner Brothers dropped Sesame Street from HBO Max, so they got picked up by Netflix, and now.
Yeah, I did find that funny.
Hmm?
I did find that funny. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm praying and hoping things don't go to crap. Fingers crossed.
Uh,
All right. So, some good news.
oh yeah, I know you're happy about
K-pop,
this one.
yes, K-pop Demon Hunters picks up award season momentum with the NFCC animated feature win. So that's the New York Film Critics Circle. So K-pop Demon Hunters has won for best animated features. The NF the NYFCC is the oldest film critics organization in the United States.
Hmm.
Let me see. I praise. Yeah, so I feel like probably K-pop Demon Hunters is gonna sort of.
Win the Oscar this year.
I think they're gonna win the Oscar. I think they're gonna like just destroy the award season this year. I haven't seen like any of the foreign films that are probably also gonna get nominated, like foreign animated films. So they may have a chance, but I do think K-pop Demon Hunters is gonna win.
Yeah, cause aside from a few fun anime films and maybe Zootopia 2, there hasn't really been that much competition in the medium.
Mm. And see, I don't know how like nominations for like anime movies work, but I don't think they're gonna nominate movies that are based off like a pre-existing series just because I mean I would understand this just because like if they don't follow the anime or the manga, they're not gonna know what's going on.
Okay, and let's see. Oh, and it's my turn. Mr. Man and Little Miss It's featured development from Paddington Partners, Studio Canal, and Heyday Films.
Also, it might be really good.
Okay, so Mr. Man, isn't that children's book series?
Yep. So, hang on. To Google. So,
Mr. Man. Yeah, it's a series of children's
so
books.
yep, by Roger Hargreaves. I hope I'm saying his last name right. So, they began publication in 1971, and then they added the Little Miss in 1981. Um, and like each of them have a like Mr. Tickle or Little Miss Chatterbox. Like each one of them is the name of something of a certain type of action or personality. Um, there's like Mr. Happy, um, Mr. Uppity, Little Miss Tiny, Little Miss Neat. They've had multiple television shows. Um, and there's a massive amount of books. So the author passed away, but his son took over and is still doing it. So this is going to be a feature length film. Yep. Classic characters to theater after more than 5 decades as a publishing and merchandising powerhouse. So apparently they tried to do this before, like in the 2010s. Um, it didn't happen because it was from Fox Animation, and Fox got bought by Disney. Um, so again, this is by the same people who do those amazing Paddington films, so I actually have some faith in this.
Mhm. Okay, so this might be. I don't know anything much about Mr. Men except from that, and
They're cute little
yeah.
books.
And oh yeah, we talk about this. It's from the last pod episode, and we
Yes,
got a trailer finally.
got a trailer. Oh, this looks so freaking
I
cool.
know, beautiful.
I kind of feel like adult animation is sort of getting a not like a revival. It just feels like we're
Expanding.
yeah, because I had mentioned in our last review it was that really god awful animated comedy, quote unquote. Um, the thing is that like for a while, like adult animation was just kind of all the same, but now we're sort of getting more variety in it.
It looks so trippy.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Wow. Yeah, I am definitely gonna enjoy this. December 19th. Okay,
Mm.
so that's about 2 weeks from now.
Ooh, I can't wait. We should do a watch party with our friends.
Oh, definitely. And oh, did you add this one?
So it turns out we're getting some more stuff from Adult Swim. We are getting Malls by Nick Cabana.
Oh
Again, hopefully
yeah,
saying
this
his
is
name right.
that experimental sorts they do,
Mhm.
where they have different artists do just different sorts.
I think I've seen this guy's art on YouTube.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen his art before. So this follows Blue World follows Dr. Green, a desperate therapist, will try anything to save his business and keep his last remaining client, Trenton Blue. Is there anything off limits in the pursuit of mental health? So the first episode aired yesterday. The second one's going to air on the 8th, and then the last one will air on the 12th.
Huh. Yeah, I enjoy this one. Like we get some real gems here and there, like Opal. That was a part of the smallest
Oh,
program.
Opal was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, and let's see, I'm trying to figure out what else there was. But yeah, always treat to see more. See studios taking risk in animation, and
Oh yeah, I love it. We love to see it.
oh yeah, you're happy about this, I'm guessing. Gemini
Yes.
Holograms return with Last Christmas cover. Let's see. So,
I was not ready for this,
mm-mm.
but I'm happy. So
So
for those
this
of you who
is
don't know, I think it was like in the 80s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in the 80s. to combat like the popularity of Barbie, a character called Jem was created by Hasbro. Um, she is a so in her everyday she is a girl named Jerica, but by night she is Jem, a pop star sensation with the help of a holographic computer called Synergy.
Hmm.
Yes, that is the plot. The 80s were wild.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah, I don't know really much about Jim and the Hawkins. I didn't watch those type of shows growing up.
So, apparently, there is a cover by Jem, the actual voice of Jem, Britta Phillips, singing "Last Christmas" by Wham. It is available on all major platforms,
Mhm.
and I'm wondering if they're oh, I see. There's it's the 40th anniversary of Jem.
Oh, that's why they did this.
I'm actually really excited for this. See, because also we were talking about this on Blue Sky, how John Chu had like a sort of a comeback. Because see,
Mhm.
he was given the reins to make a Gem movie, but since he wasn't given like a really big budget and due to producer meddling, it was garbage. But he went on to direct
Crazy
not
Rich
just Wicked, but
Asians.
Crazy, yeah, and In the Heights.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't mind if he like revisited Gem and they gave him an actual budget. Look at what he did with Wicked.
yeah. Like I can imagine, if he did a Gem and the Hologram Shibu, like it would be like an '80s style movie where, like, I can imagine by night by day she's Jericho, but by night she's a pop star rebellion, a cyberpunk, dystopian and future inspired by the '80s.
Yes, that would be awesome. Give him his
Like her and
redemption,
a
please.
band, they just sing songs to empower people against the fascist regime. And I can imagine the regime would try to make like a rival pop band to act as propagandists.
Yes, the Misfits.
Hmm.
Oh, that would be awesome. Okay, so last we are going to read the Critics' Choice Awards, the animated feature series, and VXS nominees, because again, we are very big animation peoples. Okay, so this is actually interesting. We have two nominees from Netflix. First, we have Arco, which is a French film, Elio from Disney and Pixar, In Your Dreams from Netflix, K-pop Demon Hunters, also from Netflix, another French film called Little Amelie or Character of the Rain, and then Zootopia 2.
For best animated series, you got Bob's Burgers, Harley Quinn, Long Short Story, Marvel Zombies, South Park, and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Then we have Best Visual Effects. We got Avatar Fire and Ash, which is coming out this month, I believe. F1, Frankenstein from Netflix, Mission Impossible. Oh, I forgot that came out this year.
Yeah, I forgot all
Sinners
about that
and
too.
Superman.
For best song, we got Dry from F1, Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters,
Woo! Yeah.
I Lie to You from Sinners,
Also a good song.
Clothed by the
Also a really
Sun,
good song.
The Testament of Anne Lee, Train Dreams from, well, Train Dreams, and The Girl in the Bubble from Wicked for Good.
Yeah, they wrote an original song for Wicked. I think it was a song that hadn't been I think it was originally written for Wicked, but they might have cut it from the original what's it called? Production.
Mhm. Okay, so
Right.
let's see.
Time for recommendations. Are you ready,
Oh
Jad?
yeah, do you want to go first or do you want me?
You go first.
Okay, so first recommendation, it's a game I managed to get after trading my Xbox because when they raised the prices for Xbox Game Pass, I thought, screw it. So my first recommendation, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. It's the latest entry
Everybody's
in the
super
Sonic
Sonic
Racing,
racing.
yeah, the Sonic Racing
Mhm.
and spin-off series. It's like, not only is it ongoing development with a bunch of DLC and expansions, but there's a mechanic. There's a reason it's called Crossroads, because For the second lap, whoever's in first place can choose which dimension the winner or the racers will be transported in for the second lap. So sometimes and so just find yourself stumbling upon an entirely different track or another track with a frenzy gimmick. Well, everyone can just reach the drift gauge fastly or have infinite boosts that recharge. And it's very fast paced because, of course, it's a Sonic game. Speed's a very crucial component. And plus, they also got a bunch of guest characters that's surprising, like characters from Like a Dragon, Persona 5, Hatsune Miku, and even SpongeBob SquarePants.
Really?
Yeah.
SpongeBob?
Yeah, we got a game where Ichiban from Like a Dragon and SpongeBob are in the same game.
What a world.
Yeah, and all the characters are different and vehicles are in different classes, like speed, which of course focuses on high top speed, acceleration, which focuses on acceleration, handling, which focuses on handling, of course, and so on and so forth. But yeah, it's a fun game, and when you unlock vehicles and parts, you can customize them and mix and match however you want. So it's definitely a fun game and very fast paced and has a very robust online mode too, especially during festivals whenever new DLC drops. Okay, so my second recommendation is one I watched that's not too recently, Zootopia 2. And it took Disney a long while, but they finally made a good sequel. Well, so Zootopia 2 takes place shortly after the events of the first film, where Judy and Hobbs had to prove themselves as to the cops, because they may have solved the case about how predators going savage, but because of how different they are, they struggle to be on the same page and to also have a difficulty following orders from Chief Bogo. But they stumbled upon on a conspiracy dating back 100 years involving snakes and reptiles who were banned from entering Zootopia for over a century. And the two are soon at odds over the appearance of a mysterious snake called Gary, who is insistent on proving the innocence of Snake so his family can finally come home. And leads them to the Moss Market and several other places we haven't seen in the first districts we haven't seen in the first film. As Judy and Hobbs butt heads over how to handle this case and prove whether or not they work together as a team. So, yeah, I definitely enjoyed this movie. Like, I was surprised I how good it was. I mean, it was worthy of the first film and even had a strong anti-colonial message, which surprised me for a major Hollywood movie, especially an animated movie. So yeah, those are my two recommendations. Rudy?
All right, so first up is Deltarune. I finally managed to finish chapter 3 and chapter 4, and God, I was so invested in this story. Oh, excuse me. I cannot wait for the next chapters. Sorry, I had to stretch. So this is like a sequel, like AU to Undertale. You follow Chris, who is a human in a world of monsters. He and his classmate Susie discover something called the Dark World, and it turns out they're part of a prophecy where they have to help save the Dark World. There are these things called Dark Fountains. In order to save the world, they have to destroy the fountains. Um, it has this titular brand of Toby Fox humor, but also really serious, good emotional moments. I love all the characters. The soundtrack is phenomenal. Literally one of the best, like, soundtracks ever. I normally will, like, watch something if I'm playing a video game, but if I'm playing, like, a Toby Fox game, it's like I've got to listen to the music. It's just that good, and it's in that, traditional, like, 2-bit style. It's good. It's just really, really good. Like, there's no way nothing else really to say about it. It is phenomenal. Next up, now to I wanted to have something that was a sort of, oh, what's the word? Christmassy, I guess. Um, and I decided to suggest a death-defying Decemberween. So,
Aha!
what's December? So, what's Decemberween? Well, if you guys don't know, both me and Jad are humongous fans of Homestar Runner, the internet cartoon show. And each year, when they had their website, they would do holiday-themed videos. They still do them every once in a while, but they created their own Halloween called Decemberween, which is like I think 30 days after Halloween or something. And in this one, a Homestar Runner says he's gonna try to um go down the steep deep. And the whole thing is like Strong Bad trying to figure out how to sabotage him. It's it's super short, but I love it just because I love Homestar Runner and the characters so much. So I highly recommend it. It is on their official YouTube channel.
And it makes me think
And
of a
next,
hot cup of Hot Jones.
Hot Jones. What is Hot Jones? We may
No
never
one
know.
knows.
Okay, so next time we're gonna have a super duper special episode. It is gonna be the Nutcracker: The Untold Story with
Oh
two of our really good
no.
friends, Luffy and John. I cannot wait.
I
We will see you
heard
guys next
infamous
week,
things about
and
this one.
happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
We will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.